quick video showing you how to use ChatGPT Projects to analyse qualitative SEMH data to support pupils with additional needs. I'm going to talk about the sources of the data, some user cases around TAs, class teachers and SLT, and then sharing projects with staff. I think the real power of this is, as a SENCO, you could centrally make this or create this project and then share it with staff to use. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT. So here we are. I've got just a normal school version. I want to select new project and I want to put SEMH data analysis for Bruce. Bruce is the fictional character. I'm then going to go to settings, and this is really important that you select the project only. So this means the AI will only interrogate and analyze the data in the project, because this is what we want to do, only focus on the SEMH data relating to a specific pupil. So I click on that. I'm then going to create the project. Off it goes. Okay, so now we've got our project. I need to add files here. So I'm going to just quickly show you the files I'm going to be using. I've got 3 files. I've got a timeline of Bruce Banner's history. He is a victim of trauma that was as a result of a radiation accident when he was younger. He's Bruce Banner. Obviously, we're playing on the Incredible Hulk here. We've also got 20 behaviour incident reports. Again, I think it's not a huge amount of data, but would be difficult to analyse. And then we've got 4 exclusion reports, which are there. Again, manually you could go through these, but it wouldn't be particularly easy. So let's add these files. So I'm going to go to the desktop. I've got these 3 files here, and I'm also going to add the TPP manual. Let me show you what that is while it's uploading. So in Essex, we operate under the Trauma Perceptive Practice framework, which is absolutely brilliant. And this gives a lot of guidance of approaches and common language that we can all use to discuss and describe incidents and the challenges that pupils may face. Okay, so we've got all the files added there. Oh. So now we can see we've got 4 files there, and we've got a very clean interface. What I'm now going to look at is some prompts. So my first prompt is for a TA. This is a new TA that will be looking after Bruce. So I will copy that and paste it. And basically it's giving an overview of the pupil for somebody who's never worked with him or knows him. So press go, off it goes. And it's going to be considering now the, still thinking about it. Here we go. So it talks about some of the challenges he has, but what's really good is you can see here it references where that's come from. So actually we can go back to the source data if we wish, and that's really important. Can you imagine we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 years worth of data for a pupil, of EP reports, IP reports, other specialists, and here's some recommendations. And a lot of this is in the TPP language, because it's looking at the 3 documents about Bruce I uploaded and also the TPP manual. Okay, so that's for the TA. I'm going through this quite quickly because I just want to demonstrate the point. This is now for the class teacher. So they're preparing sports day, and Bruce does become dysregulated in competitive sports environments. So there's the prompts there. And again, this is not about writing prompts, so they're quite basic, but you can see the general point I'm making. So here it's actually referencing the TPP. And it can actually start to give you some really nice approaches. And the good thing about this is a project would be available 24/7 for a member of staff. So here they can access it whenever they need to, rather than wait for the SENCO to be available, an expert or what have you. And the last one we're going to do, I think, is really powerful. Now, this is a prompt around a member of SLT who is looking to prioritise the TPP training they deliver to their staff, what elements, based on the needs of Bruce. And obviously, if we had more data in there about more pupils, we could do it for the whole cohort. So this is going to ask us which parts of TPP we need to prioritise. Again, it takes some processing time, but that's all good. Okay, so it's ranked number 1, element 7, co-regulation, stress distress. Ranked number 2, it's saying element 5, understanding behaviour. So this is really, really powerful to allow us to be really effective in our training, and making sure the training really satisfies the needs of the school and the staff. And the last thing I want to show you is this can now be shared. So if I click the share button on the top right hand corner, for another member of staff who has access to this school version ChatGPT, I can create this link and send it to them, and then they will be able to interrogate the actual project themselves. So this is, I envisage a situation where every Asenko creates one of these for every pupil on their SEND list register, and then every child has this organisational brain that's actually sucking up all the data or reviewing all the data every time a question is asked of it. I think it's really, really powerful. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for your time. Bye.